Many anglers think fishing is over when the leaves fall. They are wrong. In fact, some of the best fishing opportunities arise during the fall and winter months. As the temperatures drop and the leaves change color, a whole new world of fishing opens up. Fall and winter offer fantastic opportunities to catch delicious panfish. Species like crappie and bluegill become more active as they prepare for the colder months ahead. The cooler water temperatures make them more aggressive and easier to catch. Imagine a crisp morning by the water. The sun is just beginning to rise, casting a golden glow over the lake. The air is cool and invigorating, filling your lungs with a refreshing chill that wakes you up and gets you ready for the day ahead. The air is cool and invigorating. You can see your breath as you exhale, and the mist rising off the water creates a serene and almost magical atmosphere. It's the perfect setting for a peaceful and productive day of fishing. You cast your line and feel the thrill of a bite. The anticipation builds as you reel in your catch, feeling the resistance and the fight of the fish on the other end. It's an exhilarating experience that never gets old. It's a big crappie, ready to fight. These fish are known for their spirited battles, making them a favorite among anglers. The satisfaction of landing a large crappie is unmatched, especially in the cooler months when they are at their peak. This is the magic of fall and winter pan fishing. The combination of beautiful scenery, cooler temperatures, and active fish creates an unforgettable experience. It's a time when you can truly connect with nature and enjoy the simple pleasures of fishing. Don't let the cooler weather fool you. With the right gear and preparation, you can stay warm and comfortable while enjoying some of the best fishing of the year. Layer up, bring a thermos of hot coffee, and you're all set. Panfish, like crappie and bluegill, are still biting. In fact, they are often more predictable in their behavior during the fall and winter, making it easier to locate and catch them. They tend to school up in deeper waters, so once you find them, you're in for a great day. They are hungry and preparing for winter. This means they are more likely to take your bait, providing plenty of action and excitement. It's a great time to experiment with different lures and techniques to see what works best. This makes them aggressive feeders. You'll often find that the bites are more frequent and more intense, giving you plenty of opportunities to hone your skills and enjoy the thrill of the catch. With the right knowledge, you can have an amazing day on the water. Understanding the habits and patterns of panfish during the colder months is key to a successful outing. Do your research, talk to local anglers, and be prepared to adapt to the conditions. Get ready to experience the joy of catching these feisty fish. There's nothing quite like the feeling of a successful day on the water, especially when you've put in the effort to understand and adapt to the changing seasons. Fall and winter fishing is a different experience. The crowds are gone. The fish are biting. It's a time for solitude and reflection where you can truly immerse yourself in the beauty of nature and the thrill of the catch. What are you waiting for? Grab your gear, head to your favorite fishing spot, and discover the magic of fall and winter pan fishing for yourself. It's an experience you won't want to miss. Let's dive into the world of fall and winter pan fishing. Whether you're a seasoned angler or just starting out, there's something truly special about fishing during these cooler months. So bundle up, get out there, and enjoy the adventure. Finding panfish in the fall and winter is like solving a puzzle. But don't worry, these fish leave clues. They love areas where they feel safe and can find food. Look for shallow water. Panfish like to stay warm as the water temperature drops. Weedy areas are hotspots. Weeds provide cover from predators and attract insects. These insects are a feast for panfish. Don't forget to check near structures. Fallen trees, docks and brush piles are perfect hiding spots for crappie and bluegill. Remember, panfish are creatures of habit. Once you find a productive spot, chances are they'll be there again. Mark these locations in your fishing journal or on your GPS. This will save you time and increase your chances of success on future trips. Choosing the right bait is crucial for enticing panfish. Luckily, these fish aren't picky eaters. Live bait is always a winner. Small minnows are like candy to crappie and bluegill. Hook them through the lips or back for a natural presentation. If live bait isn't your thing, artificial lures work wonders too. Small jigs are incredibly effective. They mimic the movement of insects, a favorite panfish snack. Try jigs in bright colors like chartreuse, white or pink. Don't be afraid to experiment with different bait and lure combinations. Sometimes something unexpected can trigger a feeding frenzy. Pay attention to what works best in your local waters and adjust your approach accordingly. You don't need fancy equipment to catch panfish. In fact, some of the best panfish anglers rely on a minimalist approach. The beauty of panfishing lies in its simplicity and accessibility. Whether you're a seasoned angler or a beginner, you can enjoy the thrill of catching these feisty fish without breaking the bank. A simple setup is all it takes. You don't need a lot of gear to get started. Just a few essential items can make your fishing trip successful and enjoyable. A light-action spinning rod is perfect. This type of rod is designed to be sensitive enough to detect even the slightest nibble, yet strong enough to handle a decent-sized panfish. It's versatile and easy to use, making it a great choice for anglers of all skill levels. It provides the sensitivity to feel those subtle bites. Panfish are known for their delicate bites, and having a rod that can pick up on these subtle movements is crucial. This sensitivity allows you to react quickly and set the hook at the right moment. Pair it with a spinning reel, spooled with 2 to 6 pound test line. This lighter line is less visible in the water, which can make a big difference when fishing for panfish. It also allows for a more natural presentation of your bait, increasing your chances of a bite. This lighter line allows your bait to move naturally in the water. The natural movement of the bait is key to attracting panfish, as they are more likely to strike at something that looks like their natural prey. When it comes to hooks, size matters. Using the right size hook can make a big difference in your success rate. Use small hooks, sizes 6 to 10, to match the size of your bait and the mouth of the fish. Panfish have small mouths, so using a smaller hook ensures a better hook set and reduces the chances of the fish getting away. A landing net with a wide mouth is helpful for scooping up your catch. This makes it easier to land the fish without causing them too much stress or injury, ensuring they stay healthy if you plan to release them. And don't forget a stringer or bucket to keep your fish fresh. Keeping your catch fresh is important, especially if you plan to cook and eat them later. A stringer or bucket allows you to keep the fish in the water, maintaining their freshness until you're ready to head home. Remember, fishing should be enjoyable. It's not just about catching fish, but also about spending time outdoors, relaxing, and enjoying the company of friends and family. Invest in gear that fits your budget and skill level. There's no need to spend a fortune on high-end equipment. Start with the basics and upgrade as you gain more experience and confidence. The most important thing is to get out there and start fishing. The more time you spend on the water, the more you'll learn and the better you'll become. So grab your gear, head to your favorite fishing spot, and enjoy the experience. Section 5, Mastering the Techniques from Bobbers to Jigging Delights. In this section, we will explore the various methods and techniques that can turn a simple fishing trip into a successful and enjoyable experience. Whether you're a seasoned angler or just starting out, these tips will help you catch more fish and have more fun on the water. Now for the exciting part, catching those panfish. Panfish are a favorite target for many anglers because they are abundant, fun to catch, and delicious to eat. Let's dive into some of the most effective techniques to reel them in. There are several effective techniques to try. Each method has its own unique advantages and can be used in different situations depending on the conditions and the behavior of the fish. One popular method is using a bobber rig. This technique is especially useful when fishing in shallow waters or when the fish are feeding near the surface. This is perfect for beginners. The bobber rig is simple to set up and easy to use, making it an ideal choice for those who are new to fishing or for families with young children. Attach a small bobber to your line, followed by a small jig or live bait. The bobber will keep your bait at the desired depth and signal when a fish takes the bait. Cast it out and wait for that bobber to disappear. When the bobber goes under, it's a sign that a fish has taken the bait and it's time to reel it in. Jigging is another deadly technique. This method involves moving the bait in a way that mimics the natural movement of prey, making it irresistible to fish. Use a slow and steady retrieve, allowing your jig to bounce along the bottom. This technique is particularly effective in deeper waters where fish are feeding near the lake bed. This mimics the movement of small creatures, attracting curious panfish. The lifelike action of the jig can entice even the most cautious fish to strike. Experiment with different jigging motions to find what works best. Sometimes a quick, erratic movement will trigger a bite, while other times a slow, subtle motion is more effective. Casting and retrieving is also effective, especially when targeting active fish. This technique allows you to cover a lot of water and find where the fish are hiding. Cast your lure out and use a slow, steady retrieve. This method works well in both shallow and deep waters and can be used with a variety of lures. You can also add pauses or twitches to your retrieve to make your lure even more enticing. These small adjustments can make a big difference in getting a fish to bite. Section 6. Timing is everything when panfish bite with gusto. Panfish are most active during specific times of the day, especially in the fall and winter. Early morning and late evening are prime times. The water is cooler and there's less light penetration. This makes panfish more comfortable feeding. Pay attention to the weather. Overcast days are often productive, as are days with stable barometric pressure. Avoid fishing during extreme cold or when the water temperature is below freezing. Panfish become less active in these conditions. Remember, these are just guidelines. The best way to learn the optimal fishing times in your area is to experiment and observe. Keep a fishing journal to track your successes and learn from your experiences. Section 7. Decoding panfish. Behavior unraveling their underwater world. Understanding panfish behavior is key to catching more fish. Bluegill are known for their aggressive feeding habits. They're attracted to bright colors and movement. Look for them in shallow, weedy areas, especially near docks and fallen trees. Crappie are more elusive. They prefer deeper water, especially during the day. At night, they move to shallower areas to feed. Target them near structures and drop-offs using jigs or minnows. Pumpkin seed sunfish are opportunistic feeders. They will eat a variety of insects, crustaceans, and small fish. Look for them in shallow, weedy areas with plenty of cover. Section 8. Embrace the challenge. Become a panfish pro. Catching panfish in the fall and winter may seem challenging, but it's incredibly rewarding. By following these tips and techniques, you'll increase your chances of success. Remember to be patient, observant, and adaptable. Don't be afraid to experiment with different baits, lures, and techniques. Every fishing trip is a learning experience. The more you fish, the better you'll understand the nuances of panfish behavior and the best ways to catch them. So gear up. Head out to your favorite fishing spot and embrace the challenge. The thrill of the catch awaits. Section 9. Stay hooked for more. Your journey to angling mastery. Congratulations. You're now equipped with the knowledge to tackle fall and winter pan fishing like a pro. But your angling journey doesn't end here. There's always more to learn and discover in the world of fishing. For more expert tips, tricks, and exciting fishing adventures, subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. Join our community of passionate anglers and share your fishing stories and successes. Tight lines and happy fishing.